Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to a brand new episode of Spike's Picks. I am your host Spike. Now last time we discussed the Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 62 spoilers and leaks, and today we have the translated version, finally. Now I'm not going to show you page by page, but I am going to show you some of the highlights, and we are going to discuss where this chapter is going. Because upon reading through this, I honestly don't know where this arc is going anymore. Like, who's going to beat this guy? So here we have the first page of Chapter 62 in the Dragon Ball Super manga, and the English translation to this chapter is called Edge of Defeat. Here we see Piccolo asking Moro if 7-3's powers have been added to his arsenal, to which Moro responds, indeed. In this next page we see Vegeta still continuing the fight against Moro even after he has absorbed 7-3, and Gohan points something very interesting out. He says he might have absorbed 7-3's abilities, but the rule says it only lasts 30 minutes. To our surprise, that's when Moro says that this power has returned home. There is no time limit. So this spells trouble for the Z fighters 100%. By eliminating the limit of 7-3's powers, this poses a huge threat to all the Z fighters. This means that Moro can now absorb anyone's abilities whenever he wants with no limitations. And unfortunately for our friend Vegeta, Moro manages to sneak up behind him and grab him by the neck. Now this is insanely bad news because now Moro might have spirit separation in his arsenal as well. Now, as we saw in the leaks and spoilers, Moro hits Vegeta with a Big Bang attack and then mocks the attack, saying that it's such an exaggerated name for such a simple ki blast. And with that, Vegeta is out for the count for the rest of the chapter. Now this is something that I didn't see in the spoilers, and it's very interesting. This pretty much states that Moro could have killed anyone at any time, but he's letting them live on purpose because he plans on absorbing all of their energy to become even stronger. Here he is mocking Piccolo pretty much. He is just blasting at him, destroying Piccolo, and letting him know that he pretty much could kill him at any time, but they are his meal. Now to me, not only does Moro have a very similar resemblance to Cell when it comes to his facial features, his design, but this moment right here just solidifies more of that Cell vibe with this arc, to be honest. Gohan traps Moro with a blast, and then Goku instant transmissions right in front of Moro and blasts him just like he did during the Cell Saga. Now here we get a very close-up look by Toyotaro of Goku just unleashing that nasty Kamehameha at point blank range on Moro, but Moro doesn't seem very concerned. Moro blocks it with one single hand, and that's insane. Now as you can see here, depicted in one of the most violent scenes I've ever seen in the Dragon Ball Super manga, Moro loses the arm. So he manages to do some damage to Moro with that Kamehameha wave, but having Piccolo's abilities as well, he quickly regenerates that arm, and he regenerates it right through Goku's chest. Insanely violent. In this next panel, the violence just continues, and you just see just how much damage that caused to Goku. Now this will never make it to the anime. This is just going to be a manga exclusive. At least the bloodiness and the goriness of the scene, but you can see just how much blood is dripping out of Goku's chest right there, and it's all over his gi. Now I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of nice to see Goku get washed every now and then, aside from my boy Vegeta, so he can take this beating. He'll be fine. Now to add to the brutality of this attack by Moro, this next scene is kind of heartbreaking a little bit. You see Goku fall to his knees, and he just leans up against Moro. That's how just battle damaged he is. He's a goner. He might die in this arc. Who knows? But he's leaning against Moro, and Moro just kind of just shoves him with his knee away like a pesky fly, like nothing. Goku is nothing to Moro right now. He then states, "Don't you go dying on me. I need to devour your energy before you pass." That was the point of this all. So just like he told Piccolo, he wants them alive. He wants to absorb all of their energies and become an even scarier monster. Now at this point, Dende is coming from the lookout to try and heal all of the Z fighters. He uses telepathy to talk to Piccolo, but to Piccolo's surprise, Moro can also detect Dende's telepathy. Now this spells trouble because now Moro realizes that the other Namekian, Dende, the god of earth, has the ability to heal people. So now, in my opinion, he's going to go after Dende and try and steal that ability as well. In a moment of desperation, Piccolo is trying to pull a Vegeta. He's summoning all of his energy to self-destruct and just take out Moro within that barrier that he created. Jocko has made it obvious that he does not want to run away. He says his sector of patrolling is the Earth, and that if the Earth is going to go down, then he will go down with the ship. And Piccolo obliges and tells him that, okay, I'm going to blow myself up and you're in the way, so sayonara. Dende arrives at the scene and he can't get past Moro's barrier. Now this is when we get a surprise. We see someone in angelic clothing and we see that angelic staff as well. Now at first glance you may think it's Whis, just because we haven't really seen Mirus in his angel outfit very much. And to our surprise, it's Mirus. So Mirus does not want to let Moro know that he's an angel, so he transforms from his angelic clothing into the Galactic Patrol clothing that he was wearing at the beginning of this arc. So this is going to be very interesting because he fires off a blast, but behind that blaster blast comes a lot of his power. So he's kind of showing Moro, hey, I'm serious and I'm here to take you out. Moro is on to Mirus though. He says, but you aren't really Galactic Patrol, are you? To which Mirus replies with a smirk and a grin on his face. And this is where the cliffhanger begins. So this is the very last page of chapter 62 in the Dragon Ball Super manga. The next chapter hits August 20th, but I'm pretty sure a week prior to August 20th we will have a lot of leaks and spoilers. So I cannot wait till the next chapter because this cliffhanger is just too much. And will we see Mirus actually fight? Will he try to take down Moro and risk being erased? Because he's technically breaking the rules of the angels. So I would like to see that. I would like to see him sacrifice himself to save the Earth. But who knows? At this point I have no idea where the arc is going. And I don't think anyone does at this point except for Toyotaro and the staff. But it's getting really interesting. At first the arc was kind of dull, to be honest. But now it's picking up. Moro seems to be invincible. And just the possibilities could be endless at this point. How the hell are they going to defeat Moro at this point? Now, I've heard some things. Some people think that Broly's going to interfere, but I don't think so because, I mean, we haven't seen a peep from him since the movie. They haven't mentioned him at all. So I honestly think it's either going to be Mirus that takes down Moro, but it's still kind of unlikely, or it's going to be a triple fusion. Somehow Vegeta, Goku, and Boo are gonna fuse and they're gonna make it happen. So that's all I have for you on this episode of Spike's Picks. Let me know what you thought of chapter 62 of the Dragon Ball Super manga, and let me know in the comments below your theories on how this arc is gonna end, because I'm stumped. Thank you guys for watching. As always, please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that little bell so you're notified every time I drop a brand new video. And yeah, see you on the next one. Peace.